Alright, Kaiser Soze Maximum Carnage again. This is going to be the final set of videos that I show from our war with the bastards. And the video here that I'm about to show is Gnotripp, our number 1, against their number 2. And that's a Town Hall 11 by the name of The Dude. So we'll just take a quick look at the base here to be able to see what it is. It's got max level Infernos. Level 16 heroes, that's pretty low for those heroes. But a level 8 Grand Warden. Also has all of the defenses, the Eagle Artillery, along with the Expos and everything else here. So it's certainly not a pushover of a base. It is a Town Hall 11, and with that level 8 Grand Warden, he's been working at it for a little while. So some of the defenses you can see with the Town Hall 9 cannons. And you can see he still has a lower level wizard tower here, but it is the 5th wizard tower, and the rest of them are popped up certainly in weight. So not all max level defenses for a Town Hall 11, but certainly it is something that is more than a Town Hall 10. So we've got Gino here, who's going to be hitting it with max witches. So he opens up all the way to the core with the Earthquake. One of the big things for the Earthquake is, I'm just going to pause it for a second, is that you want to use Earthquake if you're going to be able to get good value. And good value for an Earthquake is being able to crack open at least 2 sets of walls. So you can see why cracking open those 2 sets of walls, the entire core is completely unlocked. He will not have to get through a wall unless he's worried about these outside buildings here or the lower buildings or the opposite end. Everything, full access to the core with that Earthquake, so that was great. So now he's got Golems and Wiz coming in, creating a funnel and a big nice wide path here, taking out all the trash buildings on the outside, putting some wall breakers now. No risk of those going down whatsoever. Now the additional Golem plus his heroes and the Grand Warden comes in, followed by some trailing witches. And the witches just literally start flooding those Larrys all the way through. So he's got a quick rage, a freeze on that Inferno tower. Let everything start flooding through. The heroes are massive, just doing an incredible amount of damage. King with the shuffle. There's the tome. So he's used the Grand Warden's ability to be able to keep everything up, totally invincible for a second or two. And pushes through the 2nd Inferno tower. Now he's got that queen that's still totally protected right now by the Grand Warden. Well, not protected, adds hit points so she can take additional damage. But naturally she is healthy and she hasn't used her ability yet. Many witches still as well, which are great at distracting. You can see some flooding into this outer core here. Other ones on this Expo, and the Expo just can't keep up with that many Larrys coming at it, that's for sure. So the queen ends up going down. So he's got both heroes down now. The Grand Warden, though, is up in great health. And you can see he's got still a number, at least 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 witches, a couple of Wiz, and look at all of those Larrys. So Skellies don't do that much damage, but when you have a massive group of them like this, they can really work through things. Most importantly, they just take point defenses like this cannon and the archer, and they'll just distract them for much too long, and something can come in behind and support it and be able to take it out. So now we've got this final row here, and you can see there still is this archer tower that is now doing damage to the Grand Warden. We got the Larrys on the outside, and they are just simply distracting that cannon. The Grand Warden's now down, so it is all up to the witches and the Wiz to be able to see if they can finish the job and get her done. So there's a giant bomb, takes out that little group of Skellies. The witches are far enough back, they just simply spawn more. You can see the archer tower is still distracted by the Larrys. There's just no way that a single point defense can keep up with everything here. So there again, the Larrys go forward, set off the spring trap and the bombs that would have taken out the witch and the Wiz. And now it's just this single witch that just keeps on spawning these Larrys. comes around the building herself. And you know there's no threats or damage here because all the Larrys have already run in there. They've taken all the damage. And we don't have to worry about that. And the final one, spring trap is set off. Everybody's going to work just on that drill. And it ends up being a 3-star for Gino. So 3-starring the Town Hall 11 in war. Fantastic, that's for sure. This ended up being a really close war for us. 38 to 37. It really came down to the wire. And we probably won the war more because they sucked than we rocked. But we'll end up taking it, that's for sure. They had some really bad attacks in at different points. We weren't really great either, but we were able to persevere kind of thing. And certainly the big 3-star attack on their number 2 really opened up the way for us to have that chance to be able to win. So great job, Gino. And we'll see what happens in the next war, which will be coming up tomorrow. And hopefully I'll have a few replays of that one as well. All right. That's Kaiser Soze, Maximum Carnage.